Hello everyone, T-Man978. Welcome to another chill review. This time it's Hot Wheels Transformers Bone Shaker. Partnership with Mattel with Hasbro, no less. Crazy. Never thought this was what happened. When I was little, when Transformers first came out, I didn't have any and I wanted some, but I had Hot Wheels, so I used to just pretend the Hot Wheels was robots by standing them up. Yeah, broke, poor stuff. Anywho, this is a crossover and something I thought would never happen. And now I need to look. Is Takara on here anywhere? Are they involved? Yeah, right here it says manufactured under license from Tomy Company. And then it does say Takara Tomy. But there is no Takara Tomy logo on here anywhere. So, yeah, I think this is mostly Hasbro's doing. I think Hasbro is totally capable of making Transformers on their own if they wanted to, but they are dedicated to their partnership normally with Takara Tomy. Welcome to another lunchtime special. This is Hasbro and mostly Mattel's design. Bone Shaker, a Hot Wheels car that looks like it was released originally in 2006. I'm going to put it beside the image that I got from the wiki. And I believe this actual deco is one of the many redecos they've done of that car. Because they do a new one like every year and they do some for overseas and whatnot. But as you can see, Hasbro went out of their way to give it pinned wheels. They haven't been trying to do that recently. It's a substantial deluxe scale figure. Like it has like a lot of details and paint. It's not a tremendous amount of paint like you see the silver right there, but they could have painted that whole thing, to be honest, all of this, if they wanted to. And I'm sure there could have been more deco back here, but the original Hot Wheels car is, now that I've been paying attention to Hot Wheels a little bit more, they don't have a lot of deco on their basic cars. You gotta pay more. The ones that are definitely well over $1. But it comes with this accessory right here, which is a oversized gear shifter. Now, because of the transformation, the interior right here is more limited than you would get with Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels would be an actual interior where you could imagine feet going. But that little area right there, we can put this gear shift in there. And it comes out making this look like an RC car or something silly. Maybe you could have a bigger figure back here, like a 3.75 figure sitting there holding that. And unfortunately, I'm not home, and this is, oh, I forgot to mention this. This is going to be just a review for this. I'm going to do the transformation, show the articulation, show the robot mode, and then I'm going to transform it back. But pay attention to my Meta socials, links in the descriptions. I'm more active there than anywhere else. I deleted Twitter off of my phone a while ago because it was eating my battery up and I wasn't on there anyway. But nice, and because of those pinned wheels, I think they're forced to do pinned wheels. I know Mattel wants these things to roll well. If they can't roll, I'm pretty sure Mattel wouldn't be happy about that. So, yeah. Transformation. Going to start with the legs by basically pulling that back like this. Getting this back some to at least this point. Now we can rotate these seats out until they get into this position. Rotate this out. Shut these. And now this back here, I'm going to lift that up some, can detach from here. And we can bring these down and fold it into that position right here. With that done, we can bring the legs all the way down and separate them. Now here we can bring this down, bring that down, and bring that out. We can bring these arms out, peg it, bring the arms out. Actually, we shouldn't peg it because we should open this up first. Now we can put that into place because it actually doesn't really peg. I'm going to lower this down, which reveals the head. You don't have to do anything with that. Shut that. That pegs the arms into place, and we can bring these down like that. Bring this forward, bring it down, and then bring the hands out. And now here's Bone Shaker in the robot mode. You can have these up, but I like leaving it down so it can look like they're connected to the arms and give the arms a more cohesive look. Now, I don't have another figure, like I said, to compare it to right now. I'll put pictures up later on Instagram and Facebook and Threads. But it's the basic deluxe size. It's between 5 and 6 inches tall. Lots of detail. Let's zoom in a bit on the face. Now, everything about this thing screams Decepticon to me, and it also screams GoBot, and I don't mean that in an insulting way. I mean, because this is basically designed like a little 1/32 size, or are they smaller than that? It's based on a Hot Wheels car, and GoBots were that size. They were actually Hot Wheels replica type cars or Matchbox. And they turned to robots, and this thing seems like something that used to be a Matchbox Hot Wheels type car that's now a robot. So it gives off a GoBot vibe, which I'm pretty sure the designers probably did anyway on purpose. But now that you've seen him up close, he is capable of holding this, and I will be honest with you, I wish it came with a different weapon, but with these crossovers, I'm pretty sure Hasbro is going in like, hey, we're going to represent your character as a hero, and they're not going to be a war figure, blah, blah, blah. I hate that they do that, and I don't know why people worry about that. We know what Transformers are. They're warring robots, typically. So people shouldn't be worried about all that. But, yeah, I wish he'd had something. I guess you could pretend he could just melee hit somebody with this, with the spikes on it. Or it could shoot out electric burst or something like that, whatever your mind can come up with. But articulation, kind of good. The head is definitely good. They don't do this much recently, where they actually put a cutout so you can actually look up. You can tilt side to side a bit and rotate. I guess because it's in vehicle mode, because they're trying to mimic the Hot Wheels packaging, yes, they can get away with that. The arms, the shoulders aren't where shoulders would be. This is another thing that makes me think about GoBots and their designs. But it's a robot. It can do whatever. It can be down there because they're not humans anyway. Got that. Got this, and the wrist goes in. And there is hollowness, but they sculpted this a little bit thick to kind of fill in a little bit. So they're trying to get better with that. I've seen that with another figure. You get rotation here, legs go out to the side, go all the way back, come forward. Thigh rotation, knees bend more than 90 because of transformation. And it doesn't have traditional feet. But this rotates in for the ankle pivot specifically so you can get him into an A stance. And if you want to make him like lean forward, you can use this as a toe. So you can lean on that and still look up and be ready to fight. So it still works out and it doesn't look too crazy. Like, just think about in the live action movies with Ironhide's feet, how crazy they looked. That's how this looks to me. Like he has toes down there. Big robot clunky toes. Weapon storage, I can't think of anything, to be honest, because this doesn't fit through there. Yeah. No, you could just put it in his hand. Maybe you could. I don't know, but nice. But let me say this before I forget. What would have been really cool, because having a Hot Wheels, if you were nostalgic for this actual Hot Wheels, how they could have taken this to the next level of nostalgia is if they would have gave him rubberized tires and put some die cast in there. So that would be double the nostalgia, because Hot Wheels are die cast cars. And the original deluxe Transformers had die cast and rubber tires. So if they were to release this again with a more premium paint job, rubberized tires, they don't even need that per se, because Hot Wheels don't have that, but some die cast parts for like maybe $5 or $10 higher. They honestly don't have to do that, because other companies release stuff with die cast and the price isn't that crazy. But it's Hasbro, so they would raise the price. If they re-released it again with that, I would be tempted to buy him a second time. Now, Twin Meal is in the mail to me. I think I am getting it today. I believe I'm getting it today. I don't know why they ain't shipped together, but yeah, here he is. And I like this. I'm getting used to these odd proportions of the shoulder. But like I said, it feels solid. The joints are tight. The ankle pivot is weird, but it works. And he can look up. I just wish he had a better weapon, which I do have other weapons. I could give that to him if I wanted to. But reverse transformation. I'm going to open this up. Lift this up right here. Then we can go, wait, before we shut that, because we need to bring this down. I'm going to put the hands in. Here's what's tricking me up. I want to be neat about this, but I forget which way that I need to have this, but I'm going to bring this down. But at this point, we need to make sure this is reversed out like that. So this is it big on both sides? The big pin should be showing like this. Bend the elbows, bring that down, and turn it out like that before you get down to here. Now we can shut this, bring this down, and we can shift this up into there. The feet. We're going to lift this up and lift that out. Lift this up, lift that out. Bend the knees. We can connect the legs together at this point. Connect this together at this point. Bend the knees to at least here-ish. Now we should be able to open this up, open this up to meet each other, and the feet can rotate back in, or the bottom, the soles of the feet I should say, so I can form seats. And now we can push that down to meet that, and bring this down to meet back there. But yeah, I like this. I've seen another variant of this car that actually has a roof. So, there's room in there for them to do something like that. Maybe they will make it pop out, because I see that groove in there. Maybe they'll put a roof on another version, and I see, yeah, there's peg holes right there. So I can imagine them putting that in there and making that a shield. So it'll come with a shield and maybe something else, or maybe it will just have the shield, because you wouldn't be able to put this in here and have a roof, but we'll see. But I do see that there are listings for a second version of this. But anywho, I hope you enjoyed this. Any questions or anything, put it in the comments. Anything you want to see, put it in the comments. That'll give me ideas or inspiration to do stuff on Instagram, which we'll upload to Facebook and Threads. Thank you for watching. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here.
Figure action.
Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group. Link in the description.
Click the videos. Click the fucking videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those fucking videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should click those